What's going on there, YouTube, and welcome to Fresh Comic Stories. Guys, this is the channel where we basically sit down and cover different kinds of comic book stories. Now guys, today we are going to continue our coverage over Ultimate Marvel. And guys, we once again pick up with Ultimate Spider-Man. Now guys, this is the storyline where basically we get introduced to Black Cat, but also we get reintroduced to Elektra in the Ultimate Marvel universe. Now guys, this could mean some trouble for Spider-Man because now he has two lovely ladies, but these lovely ladies are actually dangerous lovely ladies. That sounded better in my head. But anyways guys, let's go ahead and dive into the storyline where we get introduced to Ultimate Black Cat in the Ultimate Marvel Universe. I do hope you enjoy. Now guys, when it comes to Ultimate Spider-Man, the introduction of Black Cat, when it comes to this storyline right here guys, right off the bat, we are introduced to Black Cat. And what I mean is that guys, in the opening pages, we are watching Black Cat just basically break into a building. Now, with her trying to break into a building, it is her showing us she has the same skills, the same abilities as her main Marvel timeline counterpart. Now guys, this is her also telling us in this book that she is basically a thief. Just like her main Marvel timeline counterpart, she is a thief, and she has been hired by someone to break into this building to steal a certain object. Now, the thing is though guys, we do come to find out what the object she is trying to steal. It is some kind of tablet. Now, for right now, we have no idea what is so special about this tablet. But the thing is though guys, she went through a lot just to get this tablet. Now, the thing is though guys, as soon as she gets outside to basically get away from this building, she is stopped by Spider-Man. Now guys, of course, like most men who sees a young lady who looks very beautiful in a very tight outfit, like Peter Parker here, he kind of gets a little speechless. Like he wants to stop her before she gets away and say some kind of corny joke, but when he sees her, he's kind of like, oh, she's kind of cute. I really want her number, but she's a bad guy, so I have to stop her. And so you do have Peter Parker try to stop Black Cat. The thing is though guys, Black Cat is able to get away from Peter Parker very easily. Just like that, she stole the tablet and she got away from Spider-Man. Now, we do jump over to the home of the Parkers. Now guys, this part right here may not seem very important, but actually guys, this is Brian Michael Bendis kind of giving us a break from the Spider-Man life. And what I mean is that focusing more on Peter Parker and Mary Jane. Because while Peter Parker and Mary Jane are in Peter Parker's room in the basement, and they're kind of having their usual couple time, like hanging out, making out, all that stuff and everything, you do have Aunt May call Peter Parker and Mary Jane up to the main floor of the Parker home. And the thing is though, when they come out of the basement, they see that Mary Jane's father is in the home of the Parkers. Now, this is our first appearance of Mary Jane's father in the Ultimate Universe. Now also guys, just give you a quick brief information about Mary Jane's father. Mary Jane and her father, they do not get along at all. Matter of fact, we touched on that in an earlier Ultimate Spider-Man video, that Mary Jane believes that her father is cheating on her mother. The thing is though, as soon as Peter Parker and Mary Jane walk into the room, they see that basically Mary Jane's father has the diary of Mary Jane. And the thing is though guys, she wrote in her diary about what happened to her in an earlier video where the Green Goblin basically grabbed her and threw her off a bridge. But in her diary she says, I am lucky that Peter Parker saved my life. And so with that right there being written in her diary, you kind of have her father wondering what in the world is his daughter and her boyfriend doing at night, that she had possibly could have died wasn't thanks for Peter Parker saving her life. Now, the thing is though, you do have Mary Jane's father tell Peter Parker and Mary Jane that they can no longer be a couple because he's afraid for his daughter's life. Now again though guys, Mary Jane and her father, they do not get along at all. Matter of fact, she hates her father. Now, you do have Mary Jane and her dad run out of the Parker home. And you do have Aunt May kind of tell Peter Parker it's going to be okay. He's crazy. I need to go over there and make sure that he does not do any harm to her. And so when Aunt May leaves the house, you do have Peter turn on the TV. And when he turns on the TV, the news channels are now telling the people of New York that basically Spider-Man has teamed up with a new bad guy in New York, and her name is Black Cat, and that Spider-Man and Black Cat has just robbed a random building. Now guys, we do jump back over to the office building where basically Black Cat stole the tablet from. Now the thing is though guys, we do get introduced to a new character named Mr. Moore. Now guys, this character right here is not important at all. Matter of fact guys, I'm pretty sure he only appears in this book right here, and that's it. We do not see Mr. Moore ever again in Marvel Comics, or Ultimate Marvel Comics. Now the thing is though guys, we do come to find out that Mr. Moore was hired by the Kingpin. And the reason why I say that is because we also see Mr. Deeney in the same office with Mr. Moore. Now guys, remember, Mr. Deeney was hired by the Kingpin because Mr. Deeney is Mr. Kingpin's lawyer. Now, the thing is though, you do have Mr. Deeney kind of tell Mr. Moore, you need to get that tablet back because you promised the Kingpin that you will get the tablet for him. And so you have Mr. Deeney tell Mr. Moore, here is a phone number. You are going to call this person and you are going to tell that person that you are going to pay them well to get the tablet back for the Kingpin. Now, we do jump over to Midtown High and we do pick up with Peter Parker right now asleep in class. Now guys, just like any teacher who sees a student in their classroom asleep, she does get mad. She wakes up Peter Parker and tells him that he now has Saturday detention. Now, we do jump forward to Peter Parker right now just going to gather books out of his locker for his next class. Now guys, this is Brian Michael Bendis giving us another relationship problem between Mary Jane and Peter Parker. And what I mean is that guys, you do have Peter Parker get word from Mary Jane that basically Mary Jane's father is going to pull her out of school. After reading her diary, Mary Jane's father is going to pull Mary Jane out of school and send her to an all-girls school. And so this right here does basically begin a fight between Peter Parker and Mary Jane. And of course, Mary Jane does run away from the fight. Now, we do jump forward to the Daily Bugle. Now guys, you do have Peter Parker right now kind of helping out Robbie with the mail the Daily Bugle receives every day. And the thing is though, one of the letters they receive from the public of New York is a letter full of money. And the thing is though guys, you do have Robbie tell Peter that sometimes people will send in letters hoping to get it published in their newspaper. And that person will sometimes send money hoping that basically with the money sent, it will be enough money to have Daily Bugle publish their article in their newspaper. Now the thing is though, you do have Peter Parker read the letter that had money inside of it. And the thing is though, it's a letter from the Black Cat saying that, hey, listen, Spider-Man, if you're reading this article in the Daily Bugle newspaper, please meet me so-and-so here. And so you do have Peter Parker kind of like, this is Black Cat. Black Cat is basically asking for Spider-Man to meet her at so-and-so location. And so that right there gives Peter Parker the idea of possibly moving on from Mary Jane and possibly dating Black Cat. Because right now, him and Mary Jane, they have issues right now because Mary Jane's father. And so for Peter Parker, he's kind of like, well, maybe I can date Black Cat. I mean, she's free, she got powers, she fights at night. Maybe I can leave Mary Jane behind and possibly date Black Cat. Now, the thing is though, guys, we do jump over to a random bar, and we do once again pick up with Mr. Moore. Now, the thing is though, guys, Mr. Moore is walking into this bar to meet with the assassin that he had hired to basically go after Spider-Man and Black Cat. And the thing is though, guys, the assassin that he hired is, of course, Elektra. Now, guys, this is technically the first appearance of Elektra in Ultimate Marvel. Now, of course, guys, we did a video over the origin of Ultimate Elektra and Ultimate Daredevil. But guys, this book right here, this storyline, is actually her first appearance in Ultimate Marvel. Now, we do jump over to Peter Parker, and right now, guys, you do got Peter Parker wearing his Spider-Man outfit. He's kind of like, you know what, maybe I should meet up with Black Cat. At first I wasn't going to, but maybe I should go meet up with her. And so of course, Peter Parker goes to the location that Black Cat gave him in that letter. And when he gets there, Black Cat has a picnic ready for Spider-Man. She got wine, she got food, a nice blanket. They are basically going to have a picnic on the rooftop of a random building. And of course, Peter's kind of like, you know what? Maybe this is a sign to give her a chance. And so he does sit down and start having a picnic with Black Cat. The thing is though, while they're hanging out, they do get attacked from behind by Elektra. And so guys, now we have Elektra fighting against Black Cat and Spider-Man. Now, you do have Black Cat and Elektra fight one another. Now, the thing is though, guys, Brian Michael Bendis gives us like a very, very long fight. And what I mean is that for like 10 pages, you are just watching Black Cat fight against Elektra. For literally 10 pages, it's just these two ladies fighting one another. Now, the thing is though, guys, this is Brian Michael Bendis kind of like saying to us, listen, even though these two are fighting one another, and yes, it may seem like they are equal to one another, you know, and I know that Elektra is a well-trained assassin. And so there's no way that Black Cat can truly survive against Elektra. And so right now, even though these two look like they are equal to one another, in reality, they're not. Now, the thing is though, guys, Peter Parker, he's playing defense. He's kind of like, I have to play defense because I need to get these two ladies to calm down, because right now they're trying to kill one another and I cannot let that happen. Now, the thing is though, guys, while they're fighting, all three of them, you do have Black Cat tell Elektra to tell her master that she is not like her father. Now, that right there is a very, very important thing. Now, the thing is though, guys, after she says that, you do have Black Cat and Elektra kind of knock Spider-Man off the rooftop, and by the time he gets back on the rooftop where Elektra was fighting against Black Cat, they're both gone. They're both gone and they both have disappeared. Now we do jump over to the Kingpin Tower. Now guys, this is a quick one-page setting, because you do have Mr. Dini walk into the bedroom of the Kingpin and tell the Kingpin, listen, Elektra failed. She was unable to get the tablet back from Black Cat. But thanks to Elektra, we may know who the Black Cat is. And then we do jump over to the home of the Parkers. And the thing is though, guys, you do have Aunt May get a phone call in the middle of the night. And the thing is though, guys, it is Mary Jane's mother. And the thing is though, Mary Jane's mother is calling Aunt May to tell her that that Mary Jane is missing. Now, like any other guardian of a child, when you get a phone call in the middle of the night and you hear that another child has run away, you start to freak out. And so, of course, you do have Aunt May go to the room of Peter Parker to see if that he's still in his room. The thing is though, when she gets inside his room, he's not there. And so now she assumes that Peter Parker has joined Mary Jane and they both left to go somewhere else. Now, Aunt May runs to Gwen Stacy's room and you have Aunt May tell Gwen what in the world is going on. That Mary Jane and now possibly Peter Parker are both missing. Now, the thing is though, Peter Parker is downstairs. He's downstairs in the kitchen drinking milk. And it's kind of like, hey Aunt May, why in the world are you freaking out? It's 1 a.m. I'm just working on my midterm paper, drinking some milk. And the thing is though, you have Aunt May tell Peter Parker, your girlfriend's missing. She ran away from home. Her mom just called me. She packed a bag and she left. And so you have Peter Parker leave his house. He runs all the way over to the home of Mary Jane and her family. And when he gets there, he automatically gets attacked verbally by Mary Jane's father. Now, man, I really do love this part right here because you got Peter Parker kind of stop Mary Jane's father and say, listen, man, don't get mad at me because what happened. Because thing is though, it's your fault that she ran away, not mine, yours. She hates living here with you because you make her life so miserable, because you are a horrible father. Like Peter Parker literally lays it out towards Mary Jane's father, saying that you're mad at me for something you did. Now let's stop fighting and let's go out there and find your daughter. Now, the thing is though, you do have Mary Jane's mother run outside begging Peter Parker to help them find Mary Jane. And of course, Peter Parker realized something. Wait a second. I know where she is. She's in the one place I told her to go to just in case anything happens. The same place he told Mary Jane to hide when he was fighting the Green Goblin back in Volume 4, the old warehouse. And so you have Peter Parker just go to the old warehouse and he finds Mary Jane just like that. Now, of course, you do have the two young people kind of talk to one another, and Peter Parker's kind of like, you have to go back home. Like, yes, your father is a horrible person, but you cannot make it out in the world by yourself at this age. And your mom, she's still there for you, and she loves you. I love you. My aunt loves you, even Gwen, but you have to go back home. And so you have Peter Parker take Mary Jane back home. Now we do jump over to the Daily Bugle. And the thing is though, guys, we pick up with Peter Parker at work. But the thing is though, guys, while he's at work, he is remembering what Black Cat said to Elektra, that she is not like her father. And so you got Peter Parker go in detective mode. And he's kind of like, let me go on my computer and look things up. Let me see if I'm able to figure out who Black Cat is. And of course, guys, just like that, Peter Parker is able to find out information about Black Cat's father, Jack Hardy. Jack Hardy, who was the original Black Cat. And the thing is though, he got arrested and he got put away in jail. And so the thing is though, guys, with that information right there, he was able to figure out who is the daughter of Jack Hardy, Felicia Hardy. And so you have Peter Parker say, there's her address, I need to go visit the Black Cat. The thing is though, when Peter Parker changes into his Spider-Man outfit, he gets there too late, because when he gets there, Elektra and the Kingpin are both there trying to kill Black Cat for the tablet. And so now you have a 4-way fight. You have Black Cat, Spider-Man fighting against the Kingpin and Elektra. It's 4 people fighting each other in this small apartment. And of course, nobody's winning because again, it is a small apartment. Now, you do have Black Cat and Spider-Man go to the rooftop to get away from the Kingpin and Elektra as a little breathing room to talk to one another. And guys, this is where we kind of find out the reason why she became Black Cat. Because you have Black Cat tell Spider-Man, listen, you don't know, my father was going to jail because he was involved in some shady stuff. But the thing is though, he was killed by the Kingpin. The Kingpin killed my father, and so that's why I'm trying to get revenge against the Kingpin. I don't know why he wants this tablet so bad, but I cannot let the Kingpin have this tablet. And so that's why I'm doing this. This is why I'm going after the Kingpin, because he wants this so bad that whatever he needs it for is going to hurt him if he does not get this tablet back from me. Now, the thing is though, out of nowhere, Elektra does appear. She does throw one of her knives and it does impale Black Cat right in the chest. And so guys, it does seem like this is the death, quote unquote death, of Black Cat, because she does fall into the Bay of New York with the tablet being lost forever. And so you do have Peter Parker kind of go down there to see if maybe he can find her body. The thing is though, he cannot find her body at all, neither the tablet. Now, we do jump over to the Tower of the Kingpin. And guys, this is where we come to find out why the Kingpin wanted the tablet so bad. Because guys, that tablet has some ancient text on it. And that ancient text could have some kind of healing process to help out the Kingpin's wife. Because the Kingpin's wife is in some kind of coma. And she has been visited by different doctors. And every single doctor told the Kingpin that they can't help him. And so that tablet that Black Cat stole from Mr. Moore had information on possibly a way to heal Vanessa Fisk, the wife of the Kingpin, Wilson Fisk. But the thing is though, that tablet is lost forever. And guys, this is us ending today's video. Now guys, if you did like today's video, please leave me a like down below and also subscribe for more comic book stories in the near future. Also guys, any suggestions on books I should read, well, let me know in the comments below. Now guys, after this video right here, I think we jump over to Ultimate Fantastic Four or Ultimate Nightmare. I have to check my list. Now, if we're gonna do Ultimate Fantastic Four, we get introduced to Doctor Doom in this universe, like the actual Doctor Doom persona. Or we go to Ultimate Nightmare, which does begin a weird like trilogy, which I'll explain in another video. But anyways guys, I do hope you liked today's video. Later guys.